execution style in downtown St. Louis. This brazen crime happened in broad daylight. It was captured on camera by a bystander around 10 o'clock Monday morning. It all happened on the 700 block of North Tucker Boulevard, right in front of the Globe building. Our Justina Coronel joins us in studio. Justina?
Yeah, and so within the last few hours, the suspect, 23-year-old DeShawn Thomas, was arrested and charged with 2 counts, including first-degree murder. Now, the probable cause statement says the victim begged for his life, but the defendant loaded his firearm and shot him in the head.
It is the brazenness, it's the time of day, it's the fact that there were lots of people around there at the time. Obviously someone taking a video.
A callous crime caught on camera.
I had somebody that sent it to me saying that they were just in tears and just asking, like, can the Senate do something?
Missouri State Senator Ben Brown was one of the recipients of a disturbing video making its rounds on social media.
It was just blocks from City Hall in broad daylight.
These are still images from that video showing a man sitting on the curb while another man stands right next to him as he loads a gun. After more than 30 seconds of trying to load the firearm, he eventually pulls the trigger, shooting the victim, David Saldana, execution style. Investigators learned the 2 men were involved in a fight at the nearby Shell gas station prior, and the suspect followed the victim across the street. Police later arrested 23-year-old DeShawn Thomas, and prosecutors charged him with first-degree murder.
I think that we need to step in. We need to do something to try to fix this problem. And we owe it to the people of Missouri and St. Louis to do it now.
Senator Brown wants change, and so does Les Sturman, chair of Citizens for a Greater Downtown St. Louis.
We're almost left speechless by the level of violence and the brazenness of that violence.
He worries about the downtown Shell gas station that's had hundreds of calls for service since 2019, riddled with multiple shootings and crime activity.
Something that we have been noting for several years about that particular location.
While he continues to advocate for the neighborhood he loves and lives in, Sturman also worries about the crimes tainting the town.
Downtown is actually a wonderful place. I mean, we've lived here for 17 years. It's really a great place to live, and it's a shame that things like this happen that stain our reputation.
Now, the suspect will be held without bond. Meanwhile, a review of online court records show the suspect has no history of other serious crimes in the Show Me State.
Man, we back with another crazy story, man. Out of St. Louis, Missouri, about this grown-ass man standing outside shooting a homeless man in the head in broad daylight. Like, this another crazy, senseless crime, man. And like I said, we walking in our last days. This is another crime that we ain't got no words for, you know. So what? They had an argument at the Shell's gas station. Bro was on one. He followed him. He already knew what he wanted to do. You know, when you have people like this, they be waiting on some trouble. They be wanting to cause problems with people who ain't even, you know, they ain't what I'm looking for. You know, it's just another crazy situation. Bruh followed behind him down the street, loaded the gun. As you can see, the homeless man not even paying attention, wasn't even thinking about whatever they had going on earlier. He ain't even thinking about that. He done moved on from that. This man done followed this homeless man down the street and shot him in the head in broad daylight. Somebody there filming it with the camera. Like, he ain't even care. He had to be high as hell on something. Because ain't no way you just think you could just do some shit like this here. The man already down on his luck. He already homeless, ain't got a place to stay. And then you out here arguing with, you know, somebody ain't got a place to stay. You know, obviously you had some kind of motion going on because you had a gun on you. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just a crazy situation. He sat out there for a minute to load the gun up, reload it. It looked at jammed at first, but he stood right there the whole time getting his gun together, like calmly getting his gun together, and then just aiming at Brett's head and shooting him, executioner style. Like, he ain't had no remorse. He ain't show no regret. So people like this here, we got to get you off the street, man. We got to put you back there in the back, all the way at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Under the ground cells. you know, because that's where people like him belong. You know what I'm saying? They belong down under the ground in a jail cell. You know, when you just walk around and just killing people for no reason, man. Come on, it's just another crazy story, man. You know what I'm saying? Prayers goes out to the homeless man family. They already going through a lot. You know what I'm saying? They got a family member on the street. And a lot of the homeless people refuse to go home, even when they do got a good home that they can go to. They still choose to be out on the street. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, to have something like this happen in broad daylight, you get in an argument with somebody, then they follow you. Then a few minutes later, you get shot in the head, like you died. Like, couldn't nobody think that would have been hot the way they were going to die. You know what I'm saying? When you waking up in the morning. Like I said, we walking our last days. This is another crazy, senseless crime. And he going to get thrown away. Justice will get served, because this uncalled for. Just in case anybody else want to pull some shit like this here ever in life again. We going to set an example with you, buddy. That is just another crazy story, man. Let me know what y'all think about this senseless executioner style crime, man. Broad daylight. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you ain't really got no words for this type of crime, this type of shit that be going on. You know what I'm saying? But let me know what y'all think, man. We out. Bow.
I didn't hear it. Maybe it did shot, but it seems fine. I don't even know what.
Yeah, there it goes. No, he just put a magazine in it and he's still trying to load it.